y bienvenido a mi cocina. Estoy muy emocionada porque hoy estamos en Argentina, cual es nuestro primer país hispanohablante. And for those of you who know me, I love Spanish and I love any country that speaks Spanish. So I'm very excited today. I am making empanadas from Argentina, Provoleta, and I can never get this name right, Alfajores, I think is what they're called. They're little cookies. Yes, Alfajores. They're little cookies with dulce de leche in them.
So, sorry for all the shadows. Here's the empanada filling. Looks very tasty. It said to put it in the fridge for a while to let the juices kind of solidify so that your empanadas don't get too soggy. Alright, so I have started making the cookies. Hold on, let me move you over here so you can see what's going on. Here I have sifted some flour and cornstarch. Apparently the secret to the Argentinian version of these cookies is cornstarch, a lot of it. So there's 2 1/8 cups of cornstarch and 1 1/2 cups of flour. And in this bowl, I just mixed together some room temperature butter and some sugar until fluffy. And I'm going to add 3 egg yolks, just the yolks. And then once this is well mixed, I'll start adding the dry ingredients. So this recipe is fancy and assumes I have a stand mixture with a paddle attachment. I do not, so I'm using my hand mixer with a whisk attachment. I know it's not the same thing, but hopefully it's not too bad. Alright, so I'm going to keep mixing this, and it needs to chill for a while afterwards. I'm going to stop with the hand mixer, and there's splattered stuff all over my kitchen. So I will keep working on this and be back and show you what to do with it next. So I rolled the dough into a ball and kind of made a little disc out of it. I'm going to stick it in the fridge and let it chill for a while until I can roll it out. In the meantime, I'm going to make some chimichurri sauce. So for the chimichurri sauce, it is 1/2 cup of finely chopped parsley, a tablespoon of dried oregano, or you could also use fresh oregano, but 1 teaspoon, sorry. Fresh oregano, you use 1 tablespoon. Dried oregano, you will use 1 teaspoon. I didn't have any fresh, so I just used dried because I have my giant bottle here. And then you do 2 to 3 garlic cloves. I'm going to do 3 because I love garlic. 1, 2, 3. And then you use 1/2 cup of extra virgin olive oil. There you go. Salt and pepper to taste. A pinch of red pepper flakes. A tablespoon of red wine vinegar, and then you mix it up and let all the flavors come together. Right. This guy decided to do the research today.
Welcome to the first edition of Fun Facts with Zach.
Oh.
We're going to be talking about the lovely land of Argentina today.
Argentina.
Anyway, everyone knows all the normal stuff about Argentina, so we're going to talk about the abnormal stuff.
What's the normal stuff?
True story. The hottest
All right.
and coldest temperatures ever recorded in the continent of South America were in Argentina.
Let me guess. When was in Patagonia?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
In 2001, Argentina went through 5 different presidents in the span of 10 days. I do not know the context. You can use your imagination.
Or look it up.
But what fun is that? The dance of the tango is widely known in the world, and it turns out it originated in Argentina in the slaughterhouse district.
Why were they dancing in the slaughterhouses?
Gotta do something to stay happy.
I mean,
Anyway.
it's just meat.
Also,
They love
Argentina
meat.
was the first country to utilize fingerprinting to prove if someone had committed a crime.
Whoa.
So fun.
It is fun.
You can look up the crime that the person committed because it's pretty terrible. Also in Argentina, there's a animal known as the 9-banded armadillo that is indigenous to the country.
I love armadillos.
And it only gives birth to quadruplets of the same sex at one time because of biology. So that's pretty cool.
He's going to be a doctor.
One day. In 1917, the first animated film ever was produced in Argentina.
What was it called?
El Apostol, which I think means either the apostle or something else.
I don't remember.
I don't know if this is the national sport of Argentina, but there's a popular sport in Argentina known as pato.
That means duck.
Which means duck. And it's called that. I'll get to that. Currently, it's like basketball on horses, which sounds ridiculously fun. But it was
like horses?
No, they're terrifying. It was originally called pato because they played it with live ducks instead of basketballs.
They dunked the ducks?
They threw them in baskets.
I like it.
So that's pretty fun.
Yeah.
And our final fun fact is that recently there was an article on the Huffington Post, very credible source, that reported that there was a series of bizarre, not strange, but like BAZAAR market, aka sellers who were they're like animal people selling off toy poodles, except the toy poodles were ferrets that had been raised from birth with steroids and groomed to look like poodles, and so they would sell for more money.
That
is
fascinating.
That is everything you need to know about Argentina.
Argentina. Yeah, those are not the fun facts I probably would have found. So
no, but they're very fun.
If you like Zach's fun facts better, let me know in the comments and I'll feature him more often.
Gracias.
Alright, so now I'm making the empanada dough because I realized this is also supposed to chill for an hour. None of this is chilling for an hour. Our dinner guests will be here in 45 minutes, so it will chill as long as it's got. And that'll just be that. But I'm doing my very favorite thing right now, which is making some dough. And I'm cutting some cold butter into my bowl of, it's just got some flour and salt in it. And then I'm going to use my hands and kind of mix it up until it makes like a, well, it says till it looks like wet sand, which I guess is a pretty good comparison. I love making dough this way because I'm a child and it's fun. So this is kind of what the dough looks like. Almost dumped it all in the sink. So after I'm done washing my hands, I'm going to add in the wet ingredients, which were oddly specific. It called for 1/3 cup of ice water, so I took that very literally, and have a little 1/3 cup thing over here with an ice cube in it, just chilling. And so it says to add that, a tablespoon, I believe. Let me double check so I don't do that wrong. Yes, a tablespoon of vinegar. And, yeah, did I already say an egg? An egg, a tablespoon of vinegar, and a third a cup of ice water. I'm going to beat that together. And then I'm going to mix it into the dough. And then I'm also going to put this into a flat disc and stick it into the fridge to chill. All right, I have rolled the cookie dough out to about 1/4 inch thickness. I'm never very good at eyeballing it, so it might be thicker. It should be fine. It said to use a 2-inch cookie cutter, which I do not have, so I am using a spice lid. I'll wash it. And I'm just going to cut as many cookies as I can out of this dough, and then I will take these scraps and make some more. I'm just gonna leave that lid open because it seems to be sectioning the cookies in if I don't. So I'm gonna put these on parchment lined paper and then bake them at 350 degrees for about 7 minutes. And then I will take them out, let them cool, spread them with some dulce de leche, and roll them in coconut. They're going. Alright guys, I am going to make the provoleta. Y'all, this is probably the jankest substitution I've done to date. But, you know. So it said to do a thing of provolone at least 1 inch thick, but I couldn't find any. So instead we get a stack of sliced provolone. So I've got, it also said to use a cast iron skillet, and I don't have one, so hopefully this doesn't make too big of a mess. So I have a pan. I put a little olive oil in it just to help with the sticky, and then I put some olive oil, some oregano, and some crushed red pepper on the provolone cheese, and I'm just gonna cook this on each side for 2 minutes. Check out how gooey this is. I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle this side with some oregano. I didn't measure. I think it's probably fine. And some red pepper flakes. And the bread should be done any minute. And then I'll get back to work on the empanadas. I just wanted to make sure this got done so we had something to snack on. So I stuck the empanada dough in the freezer for a bit because it was not getting cold fast enough. It's maybe cold enough to roll out. It's still pretty sticky, so this could be interesting. But I am just breaking this up into 12 equal-ish pieces. And I'm going to roll them out and stuff it with the filling and then into the fryer. They go. And our guests are here. So my guests arrived and are now helping with dinner because I was not ready on time. So we're just rolling out the empanada dough, getting ready for all the Christmas cookies I'll be making soon, but practicing my rolling. Thank you, Kelsey, for your help. You're welcome. All right, so I've got my fan going to prevent smoke alarms. We'll see if it works. Maybe open the door too here. Thank you. And the empanadas are going in the fryer. Try to cook as many at one time as I can. It says to do about 2 minutes each side. Kelsey over here is putting some dulce de leche on our cookies. Delicious. And then is going to roll them in coconut. And that will be the last things we need tonight before dinner can be eaten. Tonight on Nikki Eat World, we have my biggest fans eating dinner with us. They are going to try the empanadas.
Go.
Yeah, go. Are they good? Yeah? Yeah?
Phenomenal.
Is that what you rehearsed?
Yes.
Alright, they're going to try the alfajores, the cookies. Go for it. Crumbly. Good. Nice. Yay!
Phenomenal.
Hey, don't steal my line.
All right, the rundown. Argentinian food was great. I know I didn't make any slabs of meat. I really had to cut back on my costs after both of those fish weeks, so kept it cheap this time. But maybe if I cook from Argentina again, I'll make some big steaks. But the empanadas were good. Everything was good. Those cookies were excellent. I would highly recommend that recipe. Shout out to Sam and Kelsey for being awesome, and to Kelsey for helping me finish up that meal. If you'd like to follow my culinary journey around the world, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss a thing.